Well, good Tuesday, everybody. Here's a live look out across the plaza. Beautiful outside. A nice, warm evening. It's very pleasant. Humidity today, not a big thing, but we go to tomorrow, and all the buzz has been about Wednesday and the heat that builds in for us. It's going to be our hottest day in over 7 months. It'll be our hottest day so far this year. And it's a heat-humidity combo. So you're going to notice tomorrow feels quite a lot different. So we're going to talk about that. We've got a front that comes through and what changes that's going to bring as we look ahead past Wednesday. And also, we need rain. All right. So May has not been delivering its typical juicy systems that bring us lots of May showers and thunderstorms. And, we've avoided the severe weather, which is great. Last year we had tons of severe weather in the area. But this year it's been awfully quiet. But the consequence is you get all the sunshine that we've had, the heat building in, everything gets kind of brown and crispy, and it's not good to be going into summer with a pretty dry platform like we have been doing. We're at about over an inch and a half deficit now, and May matters for our rain, and we hope to see that come up. And I've got a new chance that is popping out today where we get some meaningful rainfall back in the area. So this is live as of 7:14 right now, but you may catch the recorded version. I've got the comments open. If you have any questions on the Facebook stream, I'll see that there. So let's hop to it. All right, so here's what we've had today. 83 has been our high temperature. Normal is 74, so this is typical for early June, so it's a summer preview. But again, humidity today's not been a big deal, and I think most people would say, yeah, it's pretty nice out there today. Tomorrow, though, different. 87, so is it tremendously hotter? Well, temperature-wise, it's hotter, but not tremendously so. But that is exactly matching the normal high for the 4th of July. 87 is the normal for the 4th, and the humidity comes up with it. So we can imagine maybe not quite 4th of July levels of humidity, but much more humid than today. It's got a summer feel. Tomorrow's a hot day, and we're not calibrated for that just yet. So you'll notice it. So that's the number one thing to know is the summer heat on Wednesday. It will be feeling like the 90s. We'll have a heat index in the 90s. It'll be less hot late this week, so this front's going to come through. Doesn't bring a big cool down, but humidity is just going to fall on its face, which is nice to see. And then rain returns. We've got several spotty chances, but Monday's the one that stands out, and that's our new first one. So this is the setup. This is why it's so hot. We've got a front to our west, and typically your hottest day is before a front comes through. The atmosphere gets compressed and squeezes, kind of funnels all the heat in out of the south, which is what we're going to have for Wednesday. And with that, too, it pumps in the moisture. There's your humidity, much more humid tomorrow. But watch what happens. The front comes through, and we get the brown to come back in. That's quickly dropping the humidity down. So here's the specifics. Tomorrow, high temperature forecast is 87. The record's 91. We're within striking distance. We could hit the 90s. On average, our first 90-degree day is the end of May, the last day of May. So if we get 90, it'd be early. The earliest ever 90-degree day is March 21st, I believe. So you can get it in March. But this would be early if it happened. I don't think we quite get there. I think we fall just a few degrees short. 87's warm enough, though, well above normal. Thursday, the cold front comes through. Cold front, it doesn't have any cold air with it, drops our temperature by a degree, but Thursday feels a lot better than Wednesday will. And then Friday, you're still in the mid-80s. Warm weather's here for now. All right, we're going to be above normal this entire forecast. But look at how the humidity has such an impact. Wednesday, 90 to 95 on the heat index. Then here comes the drier air, and that's what really matters. It feels so much different. 1 degree difference temperature-wise between Wednesday and Thursday, but nearly 10 degrees in how it feels outside on the heat index. So it's still pretty comfortable. Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend is going to feel more like what we had today. Tomorrow won't. Now let's talk rain. Not a drop to go around Wednesday. I've dropped Thursday's low chance that we did have. We're not going to get anything. Friday, there is a little rain around on Friday. It's not a great chance. So plan on still watering the lawn. Here we are in the morning, and this is widely scattered. Odds are better that you don't get it than you do. But early afternoon around KC, there's this little bubble that's been showing up where we could get some patchy showers. A little better chance up by Maryville. There's a little system up there, so you might actually have some morning showers. But this, for Kansas City, is going to be a, noon to 3 o'clock window for some patchy showers, and then by evening, it's gone. It is out of here. And if you get rain, which is pretty iffy, it won't amount to much. You'd be lucky to get about 1/10 of an inch on Friday. So I don't expect big impacts to plans. I don't expect big relief from it either. Now, watch what happens as we go ahead, and I'll take you into Monday. Oh, now we're talking about more widespread rain, more meaningful rain. Not everybody's going to get slammed. It's kind of focused in a few areas, but you might get a couple inches in some spots, and this would probably have a severe component to it as well. It's so easy in May, especially as we get into the later part of May, anytime in May, to get storms that have some kick to them. And I see the ingredients there where we could have a few severe thunderstorms. So we'll watch that for you. But the bigger thing now is, hey, we get some showers and some thunderstorms back, bring us a little rain. So this is how it looks. I think I'm actually going to drop Saturday's chance. Saturday looks dry. Sunday, I'll get there in just a moment. Sunday's rain chance is 30%. And then Monday, I upped it to 50%, and that's our first warn. And Monday's chances will probably go up. So essentially what we've done is taken Sunday's chances and tilted them more into Monday, because it was looking like it could come through Sunday night, which it still kind of does, but it's more focused now on Monday. So don't be surprised if Monday's chances continue to go up, and we'll see what that means for Sunday as this comes into more focus. So we've got a couple little messy systems that fuzzy the details a little bit, but Monday's standing out for us. So I'll show you more on that here in just a bit. Actually, I'll just show you right now. We're on that subject. So let me show you. Here's Sunday. All right, so we've got a chance for some morning rain, but it's been consistently shown to be south. So you've got a better shot on Sunday, Paola, Clinton, Warrensburg. There's the morning, and then watch as that fades away into the afternoon. So that's why we've got 30% odds in Kansas City, but you've got maybe 50% odds south of the metro. Now let me show you Monday. Oh, is this right? Here we go. So here's Sunday night late, and it really starts to become more widespread. There we are into Monday morning. Oh, yeah, a good number of us getting some rain and thunderstorms in there. And that one lingers into the afternoon as well before it moves out by Monday evening. And we might actually get another shot on Tuesday. So let's scroll back through that again. That's a pretty good signal for more widespread and meaningful rain. So I like seeing that. That's good stuff. Okay, for now, temperatures, it's nice out there. Look at this. We're in the low 80s, 80, 83 in St. Joe, 78 in Odessa. Super nice. Here's tomorrow. Actually, let me show you your evening. Get that in here for you. All right, here's our evening plan. And 80s will hold until the sun goes down, and then it's a gradual drop into the 70s. So, you know, our MO here lately has been warm afternoons, and then the nights have been getting pretty cool, like down in the 50s, even 40s not long ago. Tonight's going to stay in the 60s for low temperatures by early in the morning. So tonight won't be quite as cool, but still very pleasant on Wednesday morning. You're at 62 at daybreak. And then look how quickly it warms. I mean, we jump into the 70s, and we don't spend a lot of time there. Much of the day's in the 80s, even into the evening. So mid to upper 80s for much of the day. Here's the high temperatures across the area. And we've got some 90s on the board. 90 in St. Joe, 90 in Lawrence. We're going to be close in Ottawa and Lacine. All right, we might get it in KC, but I think just short. And then let me show you this, too. There's a little bit of a wind out of the southeast, so you might see a peak gust up to 30 or so miles per hour tomorrow. Then here comes Thursday, and this is behind that front. This is the one that drops the humidity back by Thursday, but it's windy. We could have gusts to 40 miles per hour on Thursday. That's a pretty windy day. So here's a shot at the 7-day. I'll get you the full thing. 80s all the way through until Tuesday, and Tuesday's still above normal at 78. So warm afternoons. The hottest by far is going to be on Wednesday, although I do see humidity coming back on Monday with that round of rain. So Monday could be kind of warm too. We'll keep tabs on that, but dry the next couple of days. Some spotty rain on Friday, maybe Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. Tuesday, it might stay to our east. We'll see. That's why I've got a lower shot on Tuesday. There's going to be rain nearby, but it might be kicking out. So a little less confident on that. But Monday, we should be getting some. All right. So that's the latest there. Let me see if we've got any Facebook comments or questions. Oh, it looks like we do. Is tomorrow going to be summer? It's going to feel like summer, Zachary. All right. I wish we had rain. Jonathan, I do too. I am tired of moving around my I've got a sprinkler that I have to go out and move. And I try to not turn my hose off to move it around because I'm lazy. And it gets me all the time. I always just get soaked. It happened to me this morning. So ready for some rain. Mother Nature, help us out. All right, everybody, that's the latest for now. We'll have updates at 10. We'll see what the new computer forecast put out for us with both the heat and the rain. That'll be in just a couple hours. So we'll see you then. In the meantime, hope this was helpful, and hope you have a great evening. Take care.